Hey everyone, this is Jeanette, also known as Star Empress 222. How's everyone doing? So I'm pretty happy. I have the next 5 days off. I needed a break from work. I've been putting in like at least a couple hours of overtime every week and getting a little bit burnt out. Especially considering, I'm happy and thankful that I have a job, but it's not really what I want to be doing. And I think with all the Aquarius energy that we've had since, the Great Conjunction, and then our last full moon was an Aquarius full moon, and then this full moon is going to be an Aquarius full moon, and it's really digging at the Aquarian in me. Like, I just want to rebel. I just want to do my own thing. I want to be free. I want to be my own boss, I just want to break away from... Yeah, this ring's not working. Just want to break away from the way society wants to do things. So, for those of you who ordered a twin flame reading, for those of you who ordered a personal reading, I'll be getting to those over the next few days. I do have, other things that I have to do as well, so I can't. So if I don't get it to you like right away, that's why. Okay, but all right, we've got the Chariot charging ahead. Card 7, Cancerian energy. That's a very good way to start out the reading, I'd say. Charging ahead. Someone is charging ahead, or putting what they want into motion here. You could have Cancer in your chart or your person. We've got 5 of Cups, old wounds. This could be that someone was propelled into an awakening. We've got the light there. Okay, so maybe you served as a light for somebody, which I'm not surprised because most of you here are light workers, such as myself. I feel like someone's... I just burnt the hair on my arm. Someone is going through like a dark night of the soul, and I feel like once they come out of this, once they're being propelled into themselves to face their old wounds, because they could have really messed something up, and they really want to take action as far as healing these wounds goes, because they don't want to lose out on what an amazing connection this is. They're waking up to it. They've been shown the light. So they're ready to go through whatever they need to make this happen. We've got King of Swords, quick wit, and intellect. Okay. So your masculine may not be facing you right now. They could be blocking you. They could be aloof, not speaking with you, having their back turned. They could also not be charging ahead because they're having to work through these old wounds that got drudged up. And maybe they went through something recently with you, some type of conversation or interaction that shed some light on how they are, and now they're being faced with themselves, what it is that they need to work through. Otherwise, someone else could come in and grab you up. Grab the Divine Feminine up. I feel like they want to charge in, but they're having to face themselves. Yeah. In order to transition. So they could very well be going through a dark night of the soul right now. Card 13. You could be seeing 9s. You could be seeing numbers that add up to 13. I know I do. You could be seeing 5s and 7s. 5s represent change. 7 can represent the divine or good luck. Something's transpiring here. I feel like this masculine is smart, you know, intellectual. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to be. They could just be very much in their head right now. Sorry, you can't see those. Well, I showed them to you anyway, so you know they're there. But I feel like there's massive transformation going on right now. And this Aquarius energy is really catapulting them in that direction. I imagine there's other alignments that are also catapulting them. It could also be that the fact that the Divine Feminine is more in alignment with themselves, with their soul, and they're learning to be strong on their own, and they're not really succumbing to chasing the Divine Masculine anymore, or the distorted masculine, because until they've gone through the ego death and worked through their old past wounds that keep getting brought to the surface, which, like this last time, whatever happened really did it. Really caused... I feel like the Divine Feminine is actually going in a different direction. Like charging away from the masculine because of their old wounds. And like anyone else who shows them... Let's say the Divine Feminine tried to move on. Okay. Anyone else that shows them these red flags, these old wounds, it's like, you know, we can care about them, we can love them, but we have to do it from a distance because we've worked so hard, so long on ourselves that we cannot take down our healthy boundaries for this masculine to be able to just get over on us as often as they have in the past, because they think that it's okay and that we'll just continue to chase them. No. What they fail to understand is we've been through the dark night of the soul. We've faced our wounds. Some of us still are. And we've had to pick ourselves up, shake ourselves off, and keep going. Keep trudging. Keep chugging along. And nobody's done it for us. Just us. And so, yeah, we're charging away from these old, repetitious, cyclic wounds that keep getting brought up that the masculine hasn't worked through yet. But the feminine has shed light on these wounds for the masculine, and they're like, holy shit, like, yeah, like I could really lose the Divine Feminine this time. I really need to work on that. How do I fix that? What do I have to do? So because they're really feeling like they're going to lose the divine feminine, they are having ego death. They are a caterpillar that is going into the cocoon, dying to become, to transform, to work through their baggage, through where they lack, where they haven't faced themselves, so that they can transition here. What else is going on here for the divine? Okay, so yeah. We've got Queen of Swords. We've got King of Swords and Queen of Swords. So it's because this Queen of Swords, divine feminine, has cut this masculine out. Like, you know what? I've had enough of your shit. We've been through this over and over again, or I've been through this plenty of times before, and I know my worth, and I'm not going to let anyone treat me that way again. If you want to lose me, then you go right ahead and keep doing as you're doing. Because now the divine feminine is not afraid. They are reborn within themselves. The divine feminine has transpired, transformed, transitioned, awakened, healed themselves through spirit, through source, through being at our lowest possible point of existence, to feeling like we didn't want to live anymore, to becoming and working towards our best self, doing what makes us tick, living from our soul. And nobody's going to take that away from us. Nobody. So if the masculine really wants to be in our life, now they know that whatever is keeping them held back from giving the divine feminine what they deserve, from being in this connection, they're having to work through that. Because the Queen of Swords has cut them off, leaving the masculine to really have to dig deep. They might be looking outside of themselves for the answer, in which they may start to see signs. I almost caught the card on fire. Hidden knowledge, High Priestess, yes. The divine feminine feels something changing, feels a big change happening. Intuitively, they know that this masculine is going through it. That their masculine is going through it. And that's because there's a shift. And I just got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a massive shift going on right now. Divine feminine has stopped chasing. It's up to the divine masculine now. And it's not about running and chasing and running. It's about meeting in the middle after having worked through yourselves, after having made that light grow that was in the dark, that so much darkness had taken over. It's about finding yourself, your true soul, resonating with your true self. We've got Four of Swords, healing and recovery. So yeah, right now it might be a silent time because we're taking time here, probably feminine and masculine both, to pause and reflect and think about what was said or what was done or what wasn't done, or, you know, the old wounds, how to work through them. Healing is really important so that we have that balance, right? What's going on here? Hermit, yes, soul searching, see? Yes, so the divine masculine is soul searching. Divine feminine probably is too. I feel like we are very much mirroring each other at this point. That's Virgo energy. So divine masculine is going through dark night of the soul here. Okay, they're hermiting. They are taking time to go through this transformation because the feminine has outgrown their ways, and we're not going to deal with it anymore. And we've got 5 of Swords, mind games and control. Yep. Trying to, because the divine feminine has made it very clear to the masculine that whatever you're trying to do here, okay, I can see through your shit. So you better figure that out. Take time for yourself, figure it out, or you know, you want to keep treating me that way, like less than I deserve, then you're taking away from my peace and harmony. Okay, I have love for you, but I will gladly love you from a distance. Love the memory of you, because that's really all we have now. We will love the memory of you if you cannot do the work, do the internal work. So do not manipulate me. Do not play mind games with me. That is not love. That is not unconditional love. Treat me as I would treat you. That's what Divine Feminine is saying here. What else wants to come out? Thank you. We've got 2 of Wands, playing indecisions. Yeah. So there may be something going on behind the scenes here. This divine masculine could be making plans and taking decisive action, or thinking about how to do so. Okay, so there could be things that you don't know that are happening, but the divine masculine is making a choice. They're soul searching. They're realizing that, yes, they've had control issues, and they did play mind games with this feminine, and they're trying to decide which is the best way forward now. What else wants to come out? 3 of Pentacles, collaboration. They're trying to plan on how to come together with the feminine, to collaborate here, okay, to build together. They are trying to decide which is the best way to do this after they've worked through their issues here, okay, that have been presented to them, that they know they must work through, otherwise they're going to lose their feminine. So they want to collaborate with you after there's been healing here and recovering from wounds, okay? Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness, yes. The masculine is having an epiphany, you guys. I'll be damned. Yes, we've seen this card before, but I really feel intensely that this is what this message is about. Like, it's finally happening. Okay? And I feel like we're mirroring each other here. Okay, we are polarity to each other. So now that the feminine is no longer chasing, and we know our worth, we know what we deserve, and we're not going to settle for any less, because after all the healing work that we've done, and how many times we've had to pick ourselves up when we were down, and taking care of ourselves, taking care of the home, family, if you have one, you know, and keep powering through every day, trying to be positive and change our ways of thinking, and yeah, retraining our mind and making sure that our chakras are balanced and so on and so forth, you know. Enough is enough. And us feminine, we're like, we don't have room for this bullshit anymore. Like, get on board or get out of my life. Okay, so yes, there's breakthrough and awareness happening here. Okay, very, very Queen of Swords energy there. I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, it's true. It's like, get on with it already. We don't have forever here. Okay, so they've made a choice. The masculine has made a choice. But we're awaiting results right now. Maybe something is holding them back. It could be a karmic situation that they're in, whether that's a person that they're with or a job. Could be financial circumstances. It could be a number of things. Okay, so it could be the healing that they're having to, you know, maybe you need to heal a little bit more. What else wants to come out? What else? Okay. 9 of Wands, trials and tribulations, yes. Okay, so there may be some things that need to be worked through first, okay, before this can actually come together, obviously. There are shortcomings and but that needs to be communicated and worked through. And I feel like we're ready for that. And possibly, you know, kind of standing guard of ourselves. What else? What else for an outcome? Page of Pentacles, concrete ideas. So that goes back to planning, okay? Making plans, getting creative. Okay, right now is a good time to be creative because that'll also put you in your receiving energy, Divine Feminine. Also, masculine, you want to embrace your Divine Feminine. You want to find balance between masculine and feminine. We each have that within us, and we need to have balance of that. Healthy balance, not distorted feminine or distorted masculine. You can look up what the traits for that are, and what a healthy masculine energy and healthy feminine energy looks like. Anything that feels restricting or defensive or, you know, that's distorted stuff. Control, manipulation, distortion, abuse, distortion. 6 of Cups, memories and reunion, okay? So I think the masculine is going through this transformation so that they're having this epiphany, they are working through healing themselves, and you know, there is some trials and tribulations here. There could be some arguments that have happened. Possibly you're not speaking to each other right now because you're both healing and recovering, okay? And taking time to pause and reflect. And some things just need to be worked on alone for the time being. But when the time comes, masculine's going to make plans and decisions, and you know, if the one that you're thinking of doesn't do that, then someone else will, and you will get what you deserve. So yeah, 6 of Cups, memories and reunion. That could be, you know, past love coming along. Doesn't have to be twin flame. It can also be soulmate. You could have been around each other previously. I really feel like that's for people that have had some kind of interaction with their person. Okay, and then at the bottom we've got 10 of Cups, contentment and joy. So there could be a proposal of some sort here, or wanting to take the masculine wanting to pursue the feminine and take things into further commitment here. All right. And let's go ahead and grab a couple from him to her. We've got, nobody knows how deeply miserable I feel inside. That's probably because the back is turned there. They're going through dark night of the soul. That's what happens when you go through that. And I lied when I told you I wanted you to move on. Okay. All right. And then let's grab the secrets I keep. A couple from here. From Divine Masculine to Feminine. Ego is getting in my way. I'm trying to break free. See? Going through dark night of the soul. Yes. Ego death. Right there. A surprise is coming. I want to communicate. Call, text, visit. I'm sneaky. You won't see it coming. All right, you guys. And then at the bottom there, I'm still trying to heal my broken heart. Okay, so this masculine, you know, probably had their heart broken in the past, long time ago, and or they just weren't emotionally mature, and they're having to work through them wounds now, okay? If they really want to love you and have this love with you, share this connection with you. We've got sprung. This could happen in the springtime, or this could mean that new life is coming about here, okay? After this dark night of the soul, after ego death, the soul here is springing to life. And Secret Garden, okay, for your connection. And one more. There's Ready for Adventure. You could be going on an adventure. You could be meeting your person there. Hung the Moon. That is how they feel for you. That they would hang the moon for you. All right, you guys. I'm going to actually get one more card from my deck that I haven't created yet. One of my biggest dreams is you and involves you. Without you, it won't come true. And one more. I wasn't ready for you to be the man you deserve. I'm saving the best, most special for last. You, babe. All right, you guys. That does it for the reading. Oops. I didn't realize commercials would be playing there. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, I have my information in the description box below. If you would like to donate to the channel, I also have my Etsy and Amazon link there with all things tarot. And if you want to email me, my email is there also. Also, when I reach 1,500 subs, I'll be giving away a personal reading or my High Vibin deck to 2 lucky people. It will be of your choice. I'll need you to comment more than twice on my readings and also share one of my readings and let me know that you did to be entered into the drawing. All right. So I hope that this reading resonated for you. And if it did, please comment down below. Also, if you would like to, oh, I already told you. If you want a reading, the info's in the description box, all right? Sending you lots of love and lights. Until next time, my friends, namaste.